Checking out roads in the Lower Richland area of Hopkins. Frustration is running deep for families who live along two roads, Old Leesburg Road and Watlands Road.
Now, one being maintained by the state, the other by the county. WIS's Nick Neville, our road ranger, checking it out.
Together, these roads are lifelines for the families who live in the area. On Watlands Road, for example, there's only one way in and one way out. Neighbors say that these roads have been neglected for far too long, leading to ruts and potholes. In a quiet part of the Midlands is Old Leesburg Road. Off Highway 262, it's a paved, state-maintained road.
If you don't know how to maneuver around the potholes, you may end up with broken wheels, tires, or in a ditch somewhere. That's how I feel about this road.
Michael Higgins and his family living here his entire life, seeing the area grow, all the while watching the roads deteriorate.
There may be a lot of ground to cover on trying to keep roads up, but there are some roads are less maintained than others, and I feel Old Leesburg Road is less maintained.
There are potholes, and Higgins says patching work rarely holds up after rain.
I'd like to see the road to get resurfaced.
Higgins and his neighbors will have to keep waiting. SCDOT tells me resurfacing is not on the calendar at this time. And just off Old Leesburg is Watlands Road, a dirt road maintained by Richland County.
It is more like a trail than actual dirt road. It's grown up. It's got a lot of vegetation that's growing into the road.
Records show a long but inconsistent upkeep history.
They would come out on a regular basis and scrape the road, but now it's just, ruts and grass going up in the road.
Cecil Roberts, who lives on Watlands, saying it's barely passable. He even recently had to clear a tree himself to get out of his neighborhood.
I've got places to go and things to do, and I have to get out, and it's a one way in, one way out.
Though managed by different agencies, locals sharing similar stories about both roads, fading infrastructure and slow responses.
They say they're short on help and can't get somebody out, and I'm paying taxes for that. And I feel like maybe if I tell them I'm short on money and can't pay my taxes, I shouldn't have to pay it. But they said, no, that you can't do that.
Those records that I received from Richland County show 63 service requests on Watlands Road since 2005. The majority for road scraping, which was done last month, but it's only been scraped 4 times since 2020. Robert says he'd like to see it done monthly. Nick Neville, WIS News 10.